They've got some quality players in their side, but they just haven't played well. That's the problem. They just really haven't had a dig. I'm really looking forward to having a look at kick out here this afternoon.
It's the biggest crowd you've ever seen today. A glorious day, as we said, on the Gold Coast. I dare say a couple of swinging voters might have headed to the beach as opposed to the football, but they've got some power in this fall. Proud moment, and plenty of supporters in the crowd for her as well, including Gavin. Great to see him here supporting on Casey this afternoon. We're underway on the Gold Coast. It's the first of two men's games on the Sunday ticket. In the 7 jersey for Jim Lenihan and the Titans. Salim, who's headed back to the Super League in 2024. He signed for 4 seasons with the Wigan Warriors. He links up here on this right-hand side with Stimson. Comes across to Cleese Haas. Picked up by Alamotti, kick out, and Burton there also. They're just outside the 20. Looking for a chance inside the red zone for the first time. Weaver for Kinney. Good tackle by Liam Knight. Terrific legs tackle. Now Foran on the angle. Back through the middle. Nobody at home for the Bulldogs. And the old boy, the veteran, Kieran Foran, shows there's still some spring in those legs.
Well, he's wound the clock back 10 years there. Kieran Foran saw the opening, as good halves do, just looked up, saw the space back on the inside. It was a nice quick play the ball. Look at that. It was Knight who made a tackle just a little bit earlier. They just couldn't retreat. Good enough. Good footwork there from Foran. Look at him. Sees the goal line up in front. There's a great opening try there to Kieran Foran.
It was Ryan Sutton who was a defender, the defender just to the right.
Shot for the conversion.
After the kicking duties from right in front here again today, he makes it 6 points to 0. First chance, they score points inside the 20, Corey. Suamala-Aui charges towards the uprights. King is out there off the bench for the Bulldogs in the middle of the field. Foran showing it. He's in for number 2. It's a red day out.
After the mistake from the play the ball by Blake Wilson back up the other end, they got a 6 again. The Dogs haven't been able to hang on all year.
From right beside the post this time. They'll make it 12 points to 0. The Titans over the Bulldogs, Corey Parker. Fall out of contention quite obviously in recent times, but he's been good. Kick here is deep and pressure on Perham, who kept it in play and then says no trouble, everything's under control here. It was a good kick and a deep one once again by the Gold Coast. And Perham, he was up against the boundary rope there trying to keep it in from going for 4.
He's trying to do everything, just kept the ball back in the further play there. Kieran Foran going for the 40-20. Here's the Fox.
He rounds Aaron shot. He would like that matchup. Runs towards Kinney. Steps in back on the inside. Weaver's there. Had a crack at him. The Fox beats everybody. Tremendous run by Josh Addo-Carr. Just way too much speed there for Aaron Chop. It's a real mismatch. And Chop was always at some stage going to be under pressure in this game.
It was only the bounce of the ball a little bit earlier. They just shift the ball straight away in their own half. Look at the Fox, the speed. He's still got plenty of work to do here. Weaver comes to try and make the tackle. Great fend. Fends away. Chop can't go with him. There's Big Tino arriving a little bit too late, but the Fox, great to see him striding out. As I said, like he had a little bit of a leg problem last week. Not the case here. Still had plenty to do. And what a try to get them back into the game. Some individual brilliance. Shifting the ball in their own half. Long range try to the Dogs.
Abort, abort, abort. His defence system went to DEFCON 5 suddenly. Here's Leamy. Looking past the markers, almost running behind Cleese Haas, so he surrenders in the tackle. 4. Don't go too far. Suamala-Aui. Another offload from Tino, comes back to his brother Isaac, who links up here with Brimson. He runs to Perham, goes past him, steps away from the tackle of Burton. Brimson, what speed he possesses. It's a foot race this afternoon at O'Carr for the Bulldogs and Brimson for the Titans.
Yeah, we talk about how good he is in open field at O'Carr, but Brimson got great ability to break tackles as he is at fullback, but again, it's the offloading skills of Big Tino. Gets the football away. I just can't believe he's lucky. He's in open space. That's a beautiful pass. Had plenty to do too. Look at the footwork. Burton can't make the tackle. Got that great ability of busting out of tackles with speed. Here's the offload. There's a great look at it. Great camera work. Brimson, look at that anticipation. As soon as he explodes onto the ball, a little bit of footwork to beat the fullback. Burton can't make the tackle. Just on the stroke of half-time, the Titans are in.
It comes back to Sexton. He goes wide, a kick out towards Wilson and also Avarillo. Wilson makes the grab. The Titans happy to round him up. The ball comes out the back. Curtis Moran grabs it. He'll run away.
To score of the second half.
He grabbed the try back in round 16 against the Sharks. On there again around the legs, throwing himself into this defensive set. Holds it up. Weaver. Foran showing. Foran. Kieran Foran. He has a hat-trick.
Still a long way to go. Throws the dummy on the outside. They've peppered this side. It's their preferred side here, the left-hand side. Look at Toby Sexton. I mentioned how good his defence had been. If you have a look at that shot, he just turns out. Foran knows straight away what to do. Look at that. They're all going for Fafita. You know how difficult it is to tackle one-on-one.
Denver.
He was picked for Australia, you reckon?
Would have thought.
Pretty close.
He's an absolute automatic. As Alamotti here pops it out the back. Perham will bring it across the halfway line. Links up nicely with Waddell. Avarillo just missed the kick there. Waddell will hang on to the ball back in Gold Coast territory. Luke Thompson. First stretch back on the bench. On the side of the break, and now he plays it for Marty. Comes to Sexton. Burton is there. Bypasses one to go to kick. Our O'Carr looking for a double. Steps back on the inside of Kinney and gets it down just inside the dead ball line. The Bulldogs aren't quite done with yet.
Well, so good to watch when he backs himself here at O'Carr. There's no way he was going to turn the ball back on the inside there. Good set piece here, right at the line. They did it for numbers. Got him backpedaling. Kick out with a beautiful pass. O'Carr backs himself with the footwork. Shot can't make the tackle. O'Carr in for number 2.
Combination there between Sexton, then Burton, and kick out was the option out the back. Was able to draw the attention of the defence. Shot backpedaling, trying to mark 2 men in the end. It was a simple run to the line and a step to beat the fullback Keanu Kinney. All cleared with the put down here by the Fox. And the shot trying to get back there, and he had to get the brakes on pretty quickly for fear of putting a boot on the line. Joe Vuna gets an offload away. Here's Curtis Moran, tries to fend away from Leeming. He's 10 metres out. Still with 2 up their sleeve. Burton off the left foot, sees some space, runs towards Kinney and scores! We'll have a look at Casey Badger, who says yes. Time off for the moment, and the cheers go up from the Titans fans.
And if they get beat, they'll be looking back at this game, what could have been. They'll finish the season with a win. With the strength there. Oh,
Matt Burton loses possession at this point, and the ball touches the hand of the Gold Coast defender. We have a decision.
As close as that. So potentially looking us up at 24 apiece. But at midway through this set, Foran comes back to Weaver, who gives it to Cleese Haas. A ball for Brimson, hands it off for Cruz Leeming. He grabs his second try.
Plenty of speed. And again, it's the speed here of Brimson. Straight through the opening. Great pass. Good support play back on the inside.
Damon Salmon, Bronson Sherry to slot in somewhere as well. Just nice to see the condition he's in and how quickly he does get a chance to play in the NRL after 4 years out of the games. Stimson has it here for the Titans. And they're just outside the Bulldogs 30. Len, here's it past Tino. Goes Weaver and then into no photo Waker. Weaver again. Foran out the back. Good hands here for Fafita. Kieran Foran. So much speed. He only got into second gear there. He grabs try number 20 in his rookie season in the NRL. He has been one of the real bright points for the Gold Coast in 2023.
Gee, we know what a tackle breaker Fafita is. This left-hand side, Foran, Fafita, 20 tries for the season. This is well set up. Fafita, draw and pass. And that should wrap it up for the Gold Coast here this afternoon. Poor old Wilson got caught in field there. They done him for numbers. I'm not saying he took the right option there for Fafita. Perfectly timed, just eats up that yardage. The offload, Pereira gets the try. 20 tries for the season. And that should wrap it up for the Titans. They've really put the Rugby's defence on the back foot. They haven't been able to retreat quick enough. It's been the damaging, all those passes, offloads.
There's Fafita, 10 short of the halfway line. Still just under 9 minutes remaining. Time for number 4 for Kieran Foran, who's had a day out. First hat-trick of his career. Kick here from Weaver is a deep one once again. But like as Paul Parker said earlier on, the character he's shown off the back of that injury. Perham runs towards Weaver, tracks him down and stops him. A kick in field. Addo-Carr, a juggle, and he has a hat-trick.
What a try.
Terrific piece of work by Hayes Perham to split them. And then the kick, an awkward one in the end for Addo-Carr to handle.
Yeah, I thought the bounce was a little bit high for him. Hayes Perham straight through. A little bit of a goose step here. Back on the infield. The kick downfield, perfectly positioned there. Addo-Carr, I thought the bounce might have went over his head. Desperate to get that hat-trick. Look at this. At full tilt. The bounce very high. Great handling skills there from Addo-Carr.
Death there for Matt Burton, who will kick a goal to make it 34 points. 24 here. The style of play they come with and what they can produce on the Gold Coast next season.
Yeah, they'll certainly be super fit anyway. Desi will be coming up with a fair few new ideas. Great to see him back in the coaching circles. I reckon there'll be a lot of blokes really looking forward to seeing what he can bring to the Titans.
And the Bulldogs, on the other side of the coin. Season can't end soon enough for them, given the week they've endured leading into round 27. As we said, despite conceding yet again more than 30 points here today. Here's Wilson on a loose ball. He runs away. And the final play of the season for Canterbury is Blake Wilson running away to score underneath the Black Dots.
He's been a bit of a find for him, for the Dogs, hasn't he? Wholehearted player. Always trying to get himself involved in the game. Sprints away to score. You score, I score. Big Tino with the loose pass. Come off the shoulder of Kelly. Wilson right on the spot to sprint away.
Well, the advanced billing probably told you this was going to be a high-scoring affair, and both teams the kick to come here right in front for the Bulldogs. You imagine it'll finish up at 34 points to 30. We got pretty close at the death here with Addo-Carr scoring a hat-trick at full time as Matt Burton converts, and the Titans have won for the 9th time in their final appearance for 2023. the Bulldogs, their final record this season, 7 wins and 17 losses. It's a big off-season coming up for both clubs.